On the fateful Ides of March 44 BC, the air in Rome buzzed with anticipation, nerves, and the simmering tension of an empire strained at its edges. Julius Caesar, the formidable leader who had just been declared dictator perpetuo, dictator in perpetuity, was making his way to the Senate House. His bold and revolutionary reforms had earned him unwavering loyalty from many, but they had also sown seeds of discontent among Rome's political elite. Caesar's ambition, though celebrated by his followers, was perceived by many of the senators as a threat to the traditional Roman Republic values. It was whispered and gossiped about in the shadowy corners of their palatial homes. Would Caesar's rise mark the end of their power and prestige? Would the Republic crumble to an empire beneath his singular rule? In the heart of these musings lay Marcus Junius Brutus, a senator and close friend to Caesar, pulled between personal loyalty and perceived duty to the Republic. Brutus, despite his friendship with Caesar, was convinced by Cassius, another senator fiercely driven by his repulsion of Caesar's authority. Cassius, skilled in the rhetoric of persuasion, artfully coaxed Brutus into the conspiracy. He saw Brutus not only as a compatriot, but as the face that would legitimize their cause. For Brutus was a man respected by the public and trusted by Caesar. However, beneath this political staging lay Cassius' deeper, more concealed motives, his personal envy and historical grievances against Caesar's sweeping changes. As Caesar approached the Senate, omens and warnings hung heavily in the air. A friend had tried to warn him, a soothsayer had uttered, "Beware the Ides of March." Yet Caesar, with characteristic bravado, dismissed these as mere superstitions. Confidence settled over Caesar as he entered the theater of Pompey, the Senate convening place for the day. Surrounded by familiar faces, Caesar was unsuspecting, his mind likely teeming with thoughts of forthcoming battles, governance, and glory. The senators encircled him, cloaked in their togas which concealed their intentions and the daggers they planned to unleash. The moment the first dagger struck, chaos erupted. Gaius Trebonius held back Mark Antony outside the Senate doors, preventing an ally's interference. As steel met flesh, Caesar struggled, bewilderment flashing briefly into realization. Amidst the frenzy of his attackers, tradition claims it was Brutus's betrayal that struck the deepest, leaving Caesar to exclaim, "Et tu, Brute!" a poignant question echoing betrayal and disbelief. Blood pooled at the statue of Pompey where Caesar fell, and the greatest man in Rome's history breathed his last. In the immediate confusion that followed, the conspirators attempted to justify their brutal actions as a tyrannicide necessary for Rome's freedom, but they had underestimated Caesar's enduring influence. Rome plunged into chaos rather than the expected liberation, and this event led directly to the end of the Roman Republic. Octavian and Antony, loyalists of Caesar, rose to hunt down the assassins, toppling any hopes the conspirators had of restoring the Republic. Thus unfolded the final act in the Roman tragedy that would transition the Republic to an empire, forever altered by this key moment in history, the assassination of Julius Caesar, a dramatic event steeped in ambition, betrayal, and fateful consequences for Rome and its people.